Hi again, everyone. This is Brian Reddy here with the Friarcast Quick Hits from the Providence College Friarcast and the PCBB 1917 Discord channel. I mentioned earlier in the last two that this was the biggest week of Kim English's career, and you have to say he came through with flying colors. Two wins after a tough loss to Connecticut, but they showed that they were making continued improvements. He's continued to adjust their offense as needed, and I think we saw last night against a very good Seton Hall team. Defensively, a team that plays hard defensively, we were able to attack the basket, especially by Corey Floyd, Wes Cadet, and freshman Ryan Mila, which led to more open threes and allowed Bensley Joseph to go off. Very good play, very good strategy, and they've also done a great job, we're seeing now, with the development of the two freshmen, Ryan Mila and Aswin Irumse. Hope I pronounced that right. And also, I think we saw Eli Deloria come in and looked ready to play. You know, he's been out the last few games with an injury, but he came right in the game, looked ready to play, hit two big threes to help us win, and that's a nice bit of growth we've seen from him from last year as well. So full credit to the staff for that. And speaking of the staff, I got to give a special shout out to my guy, Dennis Felton, one of the best assistant coaches in the country. You saw him, if anybody's ever sits near the Friar bench during the games, he's constantly working, he's coaching, he's teaching, really hits everything with the team. Keeps the players in there. You can see him motivating them, explaining things in a positive way. He's got them working together. It's very impressive to watch. And there was one point right near the end of the game, Oswin had been fouled, missed a couple of free throws. We came down, we were getting a ball after Seton Hall basket. Ball got knocked out of bounds on a dead ball situation. On the bench, he ran, grabbed Wesley Cadet by the arm, and was pulling him to the scorer's table up near where Kim English was standing, while simultaneously yelling at Coach English to make the sub to bring Wesley in for Oswin to have a better free throw shooter. It's just one of the things that makes Kim's job a lot easier, is having assistants that are fully aware of everything going on in the game. My next point is Jaden Pierre. Jaden, to me, in the three games, Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday, had his best week as a Friar. Showed varied skills, scored 24 in one game, 18 in another, and 10 against Seton Hall. Did what needed to be done. Seems much more comfortable with the offense, the way they're running it now, and really showed a lot. Also had a nice big steal leading to a dunk last night in the Seton Hall game, so very impressive what he's been able to do. I mentioned Oswin earlier, and I got to say, you know, it's amazing. He does things every game that make you just notice. The last three games, he's had 11 blocks in the three games during the week, but it was more than just going up and trying to swat everything. There were times, I don't recall him jumping up and missing a ball in the three games. He's learning patience on defense, getting in position, and using his physical skills to make things happen. His offense may be a work in progress, but you're still seeing even that's improving each game. There was one play where we had the ball out of bounds with 2 seconds on the shot clock. They threw it into him. He caught it, relaxed, faked, still knew how much time he had, went up and threw in the soft 4-foot shot, nailed it right at the buzzer. That's something we probably wouldn't have seen in November if it had gone to him. My last but not least quick point is, again, my man on the Friars, Corey Floyd. I admit I'm biased toward him, but he's really earning the praise that I'm giving. He and Oswin carried the defense. You know, a lot of guys were struggling. We made a lot of mistakes defensively yesterday. Fortunately, the offense covered for it. But Corey shut down whoever he was guarding at any given moment. Huge benefit to the team, because it always took one guy out of the equation for the Pirates. He's getting to the line more and more each game because he's attacking the basket. I think he had 11 free throws on the week, hit 9 of them, and he also was 9 of 15 from the field. If you look at his Ken Palm numbers, again, his offensive rating out of the 2,400 players that are eligible is 162 in the country. His shooting percentage is 198th out of that 2,400 in the country. And if you go to Big East offensive rating, if I scroll from the bottom up from KenPom, I look here we go. Yes, he's first in the country in Big East games in offensive rating. Granted, he's had limited usage, but it still shows that when he's on the court, good things happen. He's in the top 10 in Big East play in offensive rebounding percentage, free throw percentage, and 2-point shooting percentage. Just really showing a lot. And if you want to know what he's going to be like next year, I suggest you take a look at Stevie Mitchell this year. Stevie has followed a very similar path in his first 3 years at Marquette, as Corey has followed in 3 years here, gotten better each year, added a little bit to his game each year, and this year in his senior year, he's on my first-team all-conference pick for the season at this point. I think that that's somewhere we can expect Corey Floyd to end up next year. I really hope he's here and he comes back to the Friars and shows all of the tools in his toolbox going forward next year. So that's all we got here. We hope Monday night to be able to have a live Friarcast on YouTube and on Instagram and Twitter. So you'll be able to watch that as well. And then we've got Tuesday against Creighton. It's a tough game. Creighton's playing much better lately, but it's a winnable game. And then we finish the week up another game at Villanova. Again, another team that's playing much better, but not something that we can't handle if we do our job. It's nice to be excited about the games again and to have a sense of hope as we go forward. Thank you, and go Friars.